Alright, we're recording. So, hello! This is going to be a bit of a different thing than I normally do. But, I've been getting back into Master Duel a decent amount, a fair bit. Not a lot, but definitely a fair bit. Let me turn up my audio a little bit. This is highly improper for a recording. There we go. So, I got back into this game because, well, first off, I left because I didn't like playing Virtual Worlds. I just think that well, the deck is meta, it's just not really for me. Sorry if I hit my mic there, but I just don't think that deck was really up my alley in terms of synchro exceeds, that sort of thing. I like the idea of it, it's not for me. But a deck that I did want to make, third time's a charm apparently, because first I made Black Wings, that didn't work, that got me to gold, but eh. Virtual World, I liked for a little bit, but I, again, didn't like it. But now we're gonna be, but now I tried some Melffy Tri-brigades. I've seen this deck floating around a bit in the ranked lobbies, mainly from the Cali Effects stuff. And it's a very underrated version of Tri-brigades. Usually people just slap a fucking Tri-brigade on anything that's Beast, Wing Beast, or Beast Warrior, and then just call it a night. So this Melffy Tri-brigade can definitely get lost in the shuffle a little bit in terms of viability. I can't think of anything else that would go with Tri-brigades at the moment, but just literally any Wing Beast, Beast, or Beast Warrior. And this is the current loadout with just a bunch of stables. We have the whole Tri-brigade engine, Alpha, Bean School, Melffy Hide and Seek and Playhouse, the whole Tri-brigade engine, extra deck. Add all the Melffys in, all the Melffy extra deck monsters, which, to be honest, probably isn't the best decision, but I really like all the Melffy cards, and I think they're all really fun and interesting. So, if you have a problem with that, I guess fine. I don't know, but I just wanted to show you a quick little first duel I had with the deck. And yes, I made the deck a while ago, and it's taken me this long to do a first duel with it. But I was very nervous about testing this online and ranked because I wanted uh, to test it with friends first. You know, I have a friend who plays this game. I want to test it with him first and see how it is before I hop into ranked and try it. But I'm just like, nah. But then I was like, nah. Let's just jump in balls deep into this. So, this is a duel in question. The deck I was fighting was a Blue Eyes deck, so I think this was the perfect opportunity. This was the perfect deck to test it on, because Blue Eyes in this game, Blue Eyes players in this game, is the epitome of, hey, I think I know how to play this deck, and then in actuality, they really, really don't know how to play this game. Seriously, like fucking One Kid Moto Dragon. What the fuck are you doing? Why do you have what the fuck is all of this? Anyways, we're gonna get right into the duel here, and yeah, I'll give a little play-by-play on what the deck is and what the deck can do. So, Melffy's is an archetype that is the Xyz archetype, soon to be Xyz Synchro with a new support coming out, that relies on you special summoning Melffy's at the end phase, and when your opponent normals or special summons anything, it bounces it back to the hand. So, as you can see here, we opened with a fairly shit hand, I'm not gonna lie. 2 Ash Blossoms, a Kit, and 2 Tri-brigade Revolt. That is not a great opening hand, so I was really starting to get really nervous about how this was gonna go. But he did play Cards of Constance first, sending that to the graveyard to draw 2. Or right, sending the inches to the graveyard to draw 2. I, of course, ashed that real fucking quick. I don't want that +2 card advantage. And then he summoned Maiden, set 1, and ended his turn. That face down is... And of course, he acted at Ancients, and then brought out a Blue Eyes. It won't show me what his face down is, which is kind of stupid, but you know. But it's my turn, and we draw Alpha, the Master of Beasts. And I got this card, I was so fucking sick, because this is one of the best cards in the deck. This will allow you to special summon it if your monsters have less attack points than theirs. Or if you have no monsters, it's a fucking free level 8 special summon with a 3000 beat stick. And also, if I summon out another beast monster, I could bring that back to hand. Can't talk today. So if I have another beast monster in the field, I can bounce it back to my hand, and then bounce another one of their monsters back to hand. It's a really good card. Just really annoying, really. I set the Revolt, and I brought out, I brought out the Alpha, set both the Tri-brigade Revolts, because I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with those. and activated the effect to pop Kit back to hand, and then brought back the Blue Eyes to hand, and then I ended my turn, because I'm not attacking the maiden just yet. And then you just set one and pass. So it's my turn, and I draw Melffy Puppy, which is another amazing draw. So again, all Melffys have an effect where if you target a monster, if you target for an attack while it's on the field, or your normal summon or special summon a monster, you can return it to my hand and I can activate an effect. With puppies, I get to special summon one level 2 or lower beast card from my deck straight to the field, no ifs, ands, or buts, and at the cost of it coming back to my hand. So that was a really good pull, but I had to really play. So I just summoned it, and he foolishly played Call of the Haunted, which is the first of a couple big misplays he did, because he doesn't know how Melffys work. So he brought back his White Stone of the Ancients, and I of course activate Puppy's effect to bring out Kalantosa, the heavy hitter of this deck. Kalantosa, whenever it's special summoned by the effect of a beast monster, I get to target a card and destroy it. So I destroy the Call of the Haunted, and then just destroy the White Stone of the Ancients. And at the end of the turn, I just bring back Melffy Puppy, and he tries to bring out Blue Eyes, and then I just ash that shit real quick. Because we don't want a Blue Eyes on the field and him going in any synchro place. So now it's his turn, he draws, and he just sets one and pass. Gen 1 turn, if I've ever seen one. So, it's my turn now. We're starting to get a bit of leeway here, and then I draw the fucking Nerval. And I got another Tri-brigade card. Now, I've never played with Tri-brigades up to this point, so I decided we'll just wing it here. And we're going to use the Kit and the Kalan. I'm going to Xyz summon Joyous Melffys, one of the 3 Melffy Xyz monsters I have. Here's the effect real quick. Melffy cards can attack directly this turn by attaching material. And you can target one beast monster you control, or beast Xyz monster you control, return that monster to the extra deck, and you can special summon level 2 or lower beast monsters up to the number of materials that I had. So if I have one material and I activate that effect, I can bring back one level 2 beast monster from my graveyard. Seems a bit complicated, but it's really not. So I activate Melffy's effect, discard the Kit to the graveyard in order for my Melffy to attack directly this turn. With the Kit in the graveyard, I activate its effect to send Karas to the graveyard. Then from there, I activate Tri-brigade Revolt. Bring Karas out to the field, bring Kit out to the field, and then go into the Fairjit. Again, I'm just winging this. I have never played Tri-brigades before, so apologies if I'm butchering half of the plays in this video, but we're going to put Melffy Puppy in attack mode, and we're going to activate Fairjit's effect to bring out the Nerval to the field. Why I did that, I have no idea, but we're going to swing for 2,000, and we're going to swing for 2,300 total, because I attack with Melffy Puppy because Lamau. And I actually attack the Maiden with the Fairjit for a good reason, actually, because he summons out a Blue Eyes. And since he special summons out a monster, Puppy's effect activates, bring out the Kalan, and then I can destroy the Maiden. And then I attack into his White Stone of Legend, which allowed him to add a Blue Eyes from deck to hand. Like so. And from there, I actually meant to... all this was planned because I knew he would bring out a Blue Eyes, because now I can activate Alpha Master Beast effect, bring the Kalan back to hand, and then shove the Blue Eyes back into his hand. And then again turn, I activate Melffy Puppy's effect in order to summon it to the field. So it's his turn now, and he uses Polymerization. Now, I saw this, and I almost lost my shit. Because he could summon Twin Burst, he could summon Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Like, I was terrified. This could be like a massive turnaround here if he did it right. So he sent all 3 to the graveyard, and instead of summoning the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or Twin Burst, he summoned out Vanilla Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which was ultimately the play that cost him the entire game. As I bounced Puppy back to hand, and then I activated Joyous Melffy's effect to bring it back to the extra deck and bring out summon level 2 or lower beast monsters from my graveyard. Only one though, since I had one material, so we bounced that back. And from the graveyard, I brought back Kalan. And Puppy bounced back to hand. I brought up the Fabled Cerberel. And then I activate Kalan's effect since it was special summoned by a beast monster, and fucking annihilated the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in one fell swoop. And he activated the White Stone Dimensions effect to pop that back to his extra deck. Now, keep in mind here, at this point, there's nothing he could do. He basically lost because his two face downs are Cards of Consonance and Chaos Form. So, this is basically a bit of a victory lap here, but I want to have a bit of fun. So, I brought back out Joyous Melffy. I was going to bring back out the Fabled Unicorn, but that wasn't going to work. So then, brought out Kit, activated Fairytale's effect to special summon out a level 2 beast monster from my hand, destroy the back row. It was Cards of Consonance, and then we use Fairjit and all of our Tri-brigade monsters to bring out Shireg. Activated his effect and just activated all of the Tri-brigade's effects in my graveyard. And then we use Shireg's effect to banish his other card on the field. Again, I'm sorry if I'm talking a bit too fast. So we had Fractal the hand. And we activate its effect to get rid of Chaos Form. And from there, I have already won the game. Definitely a slower paced deck than what a lot of people are used to. And I think a test against the Blue Eyes deck was definitely a best case scenario, but the thing with Melffy Tri-brigade is you really have to play a bit of a slower pace. Because this may seem like a bit of a combo deck in some cases, but the majority of cases, if you have opened up with like Melffy cards, you can't really do much of that if you have like a shitstar like I did. So, well, most of the time this is a little combo based deck, especially if you pull Obedience School. It's definitely a lot slower than what a lot of people are used to. And I didn't even show off all the cards in the deck, so yeah, that was Melffy Tri-brigade. Definitely a fun twist on the Tri-brigade formula. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, I guess, developer's commentary of this archetype that I fucking love to pieces. And I will see you guys next time.